Hi and welcome to our channel. If you're a returning subscriber, a special welcome back. It's really no surprise that over 2 million visitors flock to Britain's most besieged castle every year. This is an absolutely charming place and you can get spectacular views over both the old and new towns of Edinburgh, but also on a clear day you should be able to see Arthur's Seat and on a really clear day the Scottish Highlands. Here are a few tips from our recent visit. If you have any additional tips that you'd like to share, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. Let's start with the cost. I found many clickbait videos and blogs that reckon you can do the castle for free, but really you can't. Sure, you can walk up to the esplanade and to the castle and take pictures of the castle itself and of course the city on both ends of it, but you cannot go past the gate. It is an access controlled point. The best tip I can give you is to buy your ticket online in advance. This is very important. When we went there, the tickets were all sold out. Also, if you purchase online, it's £18 versus £21 at the gate should they have tickets available. If you plan on visiting a few castles or attractions in Scotland, or if you have kids, consider looking into the Historic Scotland membership, which could see you save a lot of money on entry fees. Of course, that would depend on your travel party makeup, but I've dropped the link in the description below. It really could be worth it. The membership is valid for a year and includes over 300 attractions, including Edinburgh Castle and Stirling Castle. It is worth noting that you still need to book a time slot even if you do have a Historic Scotland membership. All the instructions are on their website, so please follow the link in the description for further information. Next up, let's talk about how to get there. The castle is visible from almost anywhere in Edinburgh. It really dominates the skyline. Now, the castle is built on a hill called Castle Hill, and they do not lie when they say that this is a hill. It is actually a very steep one. The route I'm showing you now is from Princess Street. We went from Princess Street up the mound, ducked through one of the many closes you'll find across Edinburgh, and took a right onto Castle Hill. Be mindful that it is a steep hill if you come from Princess Street direction. If you have any mobility challenges or don't want to do the walk for whatever reason, then a taxi or public transport might be a better option for you. Also note that the open top hop on hop off buses stop in Lawn Market. It is right between the castle and St Giles Cathedral, which are major attractions, so check with your tour operator which number stop this is on your map and get off at that stop and make the short walk up Castle Hill to the castle. If you're unsure, just follow the crowds as it is a very, very busy stretch of road towards the castle. If you're still unsure, if you start seeing shop after shop selling cashmere, tartan goods, Scottish shortbread, standard souvenirs and whiskey, you'll know you're very close. Next, let's discuss when the best time is to go and how much time you need for this excursion. Typically in summer, European destinations tend to attract more tourists than in winter. You also have longer opening hours during summer, so attractions tend to open a lot earlier and close a lot later, so you have more time to visit attractions. We went in early December, and although it didn't snow, it really was freezing and raining as well. We entered at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon, which meant we had a lot less time to spend inside. But let's get into how much time you need for this trip next. As I said just now, we entered at 2:30, which in retrospect was a mistake. Due to it being winter season, the castle grounds close at 5 p.m. But be aware that even though the grounds close at 5 p.m, some buildings close earlier. For example, the National War Museum closed at 4:45 on the day. They have a few varying opening and closing periods, so I strongly recommend that you check out their website and plan your trip accordingly. We didn't, which means that we were slightly rushed and didn't get inside St Margaret's Chapel or see the Governor's House side of the castle. Make sure your entry time overlaps with the 1 p.m. traditional cannon fire. The cannon does not fire on Sundays and a few other particular days, but you can find more information on the website. The official website recommends 2 hours at the castle, but I say double that and spend at least 4 hours. You really want to give yourself enough time to see all of the attractions, especially if it's crowded, and to just pause and really absorb all the history and all the old buildings. The last thing you want to do is fly halfway around the world to be rushed and not see everything. I really recommend that you couple this trip with a visit to the picturesque Dean Village on the same day, which is about a 1 mile or 25-minute walk from here. for which you need no more than 2 hours. That's a wrap. Thank you for watching. If you would like to add, any questions you'd like to ask, or any tips you'd like to give someone else, please drop them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. Until next time, happy traveling and be a good guest wherever you're welcomed.